I've been taking vitamin supplements for years, but only the basic multivitamin with a little extra vitamin C. But since Dr. Garko from AM 1250's Let's Talk Nutrition has been a regular guest every Monday, I've been learning more and more about why it's so important to add a few more supplements to my daily routine. Welcome, Dr. Garko.
And I've been taking them for 40 years.
Goodness.
40.
And, you know, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about how to take charge of your health.
Yes.
And nutrition is so important. And
it's critical.
Vitamin
Nutrition is the first principle of health. And part of practicing that principle is to take dietary supplements. There are many people out there, even experts, who believe we don't need to do that. Although millions of Americans do take dietary supplements. There are a couple of things to remember about supplements. Number one, first, supplements are food. Supplements are not drugs, they are not any kind of additive, and they are food, just in a different form than conventional food. You also need to remember that supplements are supplemental. They are not intended to take the place of our meals. They're not meal replacements or to replace a healthy, nutritious diet.
Right.
So we need to keep those two things in mind. Now, with those two principles in mind, or those 2 points, there are at least 5 good reasons why we should take supplements. There are many more. Viewers can go to my website. I have newsletters on this. It's in great. What I'll talk about today is dealt with in great detail on in my newsletters, Helpful Hints.
Okay, so what's one of the first reasons?
One of the first reasons is that, number one, dietary supplements have been based on scientific research, and there's a whole bunch of it. They've established them to be effective, safe, and provide a number of health benefits for people. In terms of health benefits, they help us maintain optimal nutritional balance. They help the body to heal itself when it's injured from an accident or ill from disease. They modulate the effects of aging, and they counteract the effects of an unhealthy lifestyle. So, and that's been established in the literature. There's no ambiguity about that. Secondly, harmful farming methods.
Yeah, we talk about organic foods, we talk about the soil's different now.
Sure it is, and industrialized farming has decreased the diversity of foods, it's depleted the soil of vital minerals, and it's contaminated the soil with these pesticides and other chemicals. So taking supplements can counteract the effects of these toxic chemicals and fill in the nutritional gaps that we have from these farming methods.
Right.
Harmful food manufacturing methods. Big area.
Yeah, we talk about trans fats. All of these things that they're telling us to stay away from, but they're in so many of our foods that we eat.
These methods were introduced to make it convenient to buy food, to store it, and to keep it, on a shelf life longer, and so on. Refining techniques where they turn whole wheat into grind it down into white flour. They take white sugar, cane sugar, turn it into white sugar. Preservation methods using chemical additives to preserve foods. Chemical alteration techniques, hydrogenation, like you mentioned, which creates trans fats, one of the most deadly things you can put in your body. Pressing techniques, where we create all these vegetable oils now. We overconsume them, and doing that creates a lot of inflammation, which is at the heart of disease.
So this basically, these processes strip down the vitamins that are in your food.
Absolutely. Now we become a food culture of packaged processed foods. That's what we feed from cradle to grave. That's what we're feeding people, and these foods contribute to disease. And vitamins can fill in the gaps created by those harmful manufacturing techniques. Deficient diet. Standard American diet, right?
I know. I'm always trying to eat healthier, but it's hard when we're on the go. Our stress levels.
Just what I mentioned. I mean, you walk into a store, it's nothing but boxes. Sometimes you're better off to eat the box than to eat what's inside the box. You get more fiber anyway. It's made from wood, and it's fiber. So we got the SAD. Standard American Diet. That's the acronym. It is sad. It's horrible. According to the CDC and the USDA, the average American diet is so deficient in rich, living, organic fruits and vegetables. It's just absent. So taking supplements can, again, fill in those gaps. Harmful lifestyle.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Well, speaking of stress, lack of sleep. The diet's not great. What if you go out on a weekend to a party and you've had a few drinks, and the next day you're taking the vitamin Bs and all the things that they say to take?
Yeah, that's a good thing to do, but the best way to counteract these harmful lifestyle habits is to take dietary supplements on a daily basis.
At Encompass Nutrients, we promote healthy living. That includes proper nutrition, daily exercise, drinking plenty of water, and getting enough sleep. But even a proper diet doesn't provide your body with all the nutrients it needs in order to be healthy. So we set out to create an all-in-one nutrient that would help improve the overall wellness of each of our customers, combining a multivitamin with probiotics, omega-3s, and super green foods including moringa, all into one daily supplement, saving our customers both time and money.
The thing is, we didn't want to succeed for our own sake. From the start, our goal has been to do everything we possibly can to give hope to children in need. So, with every purchase made, 80% of our profits will go towards helping vulnerable children around the world, rescuing children trapped in sexual slavery, and providing food, education, and families for orphans.
So we had this idea: Encompass Nutrients, building health, giving hope.